Hey, this is Peyton here with Profit Daylight, and on this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about how I started to learn Elementor. Uh, Sometimes there are things inside WordPress that you just have to start to play with a little bit. You just have to start playing up with the tools or with the resources, with the widgets a little bit. That's one of the ways to learn. There are definitely other ways to learn with tutorials or with videos here on YouTube. You can also go to places like Udemy and you can get tutorials. However, this is one of the ways that I made myself a little more comfortable using Elementor at the beginning, and I just wanted to share that a little bit. This is not an in-depth tutorial. This is just an idea if you are kind of skeptical of how to get started with Elementor, if you have the free version, or even if you have already gotten the pro version and you want to learn, you can perhaps get a little overwhelmed if you're not used to certain things. And I just wanted to shoot a quick video to give you an idea how you can actually get a little acquainted and feel a little free with Elementor. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to go over to a website that I have, and I already have Elementor installed, the basic version. For example, if I come over here to my dashboard and I come down to plugins, nope. Let me just come here to Elementor. If I click on Elementor, it's already telling me to upgrade to Elementor Pro, which I'm not going to do on this video. I'm not going to do on this website, at least not right now. But the idea is to show you how to get a little acquainted with the features and elements inside of Elementor. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a new post. And from there, I'm going to hit edit with Elementor. And this is just very basic. You can see on my left side, it has let's say a pane, or it has a box where it has several things. If I select this little icon here, it's always going to bring me to this section where I have the elements that I can then include into the work I am going to be doing here on the right. I'm not going to go in depth in every aspect here, but I just want to show you, you can just start dragging elements from the left pane. Just let's say I want a heading. I'm just going to go ahead and drag that here. It says drag widget here, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I drag that heading, and then I see it changed. It changed, is no longer what it used to be before. And it says add your heading text here. So I notice I can either delete it there, or I can put my cursor here where it says title, and I'm just going to put I want to learn, or let's say how to learn Elementor, which is better. How to learn Elementor. All right, so I have already made, written title there, and I see other things that I can do here. For example, style. If I go over to style, I see I have text color, I have typography, text shadow, blend mode. Let me just go over to text color, and I'm just clicking around, clicking here and there. So I click there and it gives me a color palette, I would say, and as I touch the color that I want, I see it changes in real time. All right, so I can drag this up and down. I can, that's actually one of the ways that I learn Elementor, just dragging around here and there. So I guess I will get other options under typography, or I can just go through those options. Now, if I want to go back where I was originally and add something else, then I go here to this icon on the right side of heading, edit heading. I just touch that, and let's say I wanted to add some text now. So again, it says drag widget here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a text editor and I'm going to drag it down here, and it gives me an editor like if I'm just writing a regular post. So by putting my cursor, I can delete this, and let's say this is my first practice using Elementor. And just like with the regular post that I will create, I can select that. I can, change the color and the formats. It's pretty much what I have if I'm just using the regular post creator in WordPress. So I already know that if I want to add other things, I can come here to let's say where the widgets are, and I can also add, let's say I wanted to add a video. Now I'm just going to drag the video from here and I'm going to put it down here, and it pretty much gives me, I believe that's a ready-made video from YouTube. So let's say I wanted to let's say I wanted to select to choose something else. Let's say I want some inspiration video. Let's say I want some inspiration video, like anyone. I'm just selecting a random inspiration video here. I can open this one up, and there's going to be an ad. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this here, share, and I will copy it. That's inside of YouTube. I copy the link. It says link copied to the clipboard. And now I come back to Elementor, and I want to insert that. Sorry about that. I want to insert that link here to my work in Elementor inside WordPress. So I will come here where it says link, and obviously I want to delete that, and I'm going to paste the link that I have copied, and here you go. So let's say I want to see how that looks. I can come down here where it says preview changes, and by touching that, it's going to open up on another window, and you see I'm already building with Elementor. I can select that. Let me just activate the sound here, and I know nothing about this video. I did not.
Life can throw you some curves, and it's not just the things that you see coming, but sometimes it's the things that you didn't see coming that hit you out of nowhere, that set you back in such a way that it seems like you can't get.
So as you can see, this is my page that I'm building with Elementor, and now that's one of the ways that I can learn Elementor, just by practicing a little bit. Now, just quickly, I wanted to say another way that you can learn Elementor is inserting a template. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to this little folder, and I'm going to add an element to see how it works. And I'm going to try to duplicate that element and see if I can do it item by item. So I'm going to select blocks here. It automatically came under pages, but I'm going to select blocks. And here I'm going to, from this drop down, I'm going to select let's say about. So I want an about page. It's going to give me several templates that I can insert. So whichever one is good. And let me just go ahead and insert. Let me just go ahead and insert this one here. I'm going to select insert, and okay, so it put this underneath the work that I was doing above. And what I can do here is to duplicate this and try to redo it again without removing it from here. And again, this is in the learning phase. This is just to get a little acquainted with Elementor. But one of the things I can do, I can touch the different elements. Like if I touch here, I see it, meet right click. Okay, it's just telling me that I can use, now you can access all edit actions using right click. Okay, that's fine. So when I select this, it says edit section here on the left. If I, let's say if I touch the image, it changes to edit image. And if I touch the text here, it changes to edit text editor. And if I touch this image here on my right hand, it changes again to edit image. So let's say I wanted to change this image here, or let's say I wanted to change this image here. One of the things that I could do is, one, I can play with the options that are here. I can look at this tile. I can do different things. But let's say I wanted to change the image. So what I will do, I will just hit choose image. And let's say I wanted to use this guy here. Let me just go ahead and insert. So I have already changed the guy that was there. Let's say I wanted to change this building to something else. And this is going to select the images that I already have on my website. You know, you can go to other websites and get free images, free legal images you can use with no copyright issues. I want to change this image here as well. So I select it and I come back to choose image, and it's going to open up another pane or another, the gallery where I have several options. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this smiling lady, and I'm going to hit insert. So I have already changed her. And then if I choose or select this, which looks to be like a heading, remember here I had a heading. So I have a heading inside this section here. That's actually the way, for me, it was easier to just start playing with elements this way and changing colors here and there. So I come to the grid, I come to the heading, and let's say it says grid gallery slide. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to put practice number one. So you can actually change and do anything to the sections inside of Elementor. So I just wanted to show you exactly 2 ways that you could start getting a little acquainted with Elementor. Now, if you are going to get Elementor Pro, I will definitely suggest that you go through a full training. It will definitely help you to get an in-depth knowledge of the tool. But if you wanted to get your feet a little wet and start to, you know, just see how it works, I will definitely suggest just playing with the objects, playing with the elements, adding widgets from the left side and changing colors and changing fonts. That will definitely help you to get a little more loose and feel more confident with Elementor. So this is Peyton with Profit Daylight. I want to appreciate you for watching my video.